Subject today that can often be quite painful, especially when we're approaching the end of a tax year, and that is that you haven't earned the money that you were expecting in this current year. And there really needs to be, well, we really need to analyse what are the reasons for that. Why have you not earned what you should be? And a lot of people have a lot of frustrations. You know, one of their frustrations might be that they get to the end of the tax year and they realise they haven't even earned as much money as some of the subcontractors they're using. And that's just completely wrong, isn't it? You know, if all the risk that you take, all the work that you provide for them, the evenings that you spend doing estimates and things like that, it can't be right that you as the business owner earn less than a subcontractor who doesn't have to worry about doing all of that. So that's one really big frustration. Another frustration is that you just seem to be working all the hours under the sun to try and get this business to grow. And another frustration is that everything in the business seems to revolve around you and you alone. So if you try and go on holiday or you switch your phone off, the business may literally crumble all around you because you're not there. So there's some of the real big frustrations that many business owners have. What we clearly want in business, though, is it's really simple, isn't it? We want to earn what you are worth. So you want to think about that figure. What do you want to be earning each year? And you want to be able to earn that amount. You want others to do those mundane tasks that you don't enjoy. You know, the things like the picking up materials and maybe email inbox management, things like that. All those tasks that you don't enjoy doing, you want others to do those tasks for you. And then if you can do that, you can really focus on those high value tasks, maybe the sales or things like that, that really matter to your business and are going to push your business forward. And if you do that, it will result in the three things that I'm always going on about: time, freedom, and money in your business. They're the three big things that we want. So the question is, how do we get you to earn what you should be in your business? And I'm just going to show you in this video, there are three things we're going to look at to show you how to earn, whether it's 100 grand a year or 150 grand a year, whatever it is you want to earn. There's three big things that we need to focus on. Now, if you want the worksheet for this, just comment worksheet below and we'll get you a copy of the worksheet to work through this with us. So first of all, one of the first things you've got to do to analyse how do you earn yourself 150 grand a year, you need to work out what is your hourly rate. So let me just quickly share a worksheet with you and show you how we work this out. So I call this the time trade. So let's imagine you as a builder, you say to yourself, I want to earn £150,000 a year. Great. Then you just want to work out for yourself, well, if I want to earn 150 grand a year, how many weeks do I want to earn? Do I want to work each year in order to earn that? So for you, it might be I want to have 4 weeks off a year. So you might say I want to work 48 weeks. All right. And then you think, how many days are you going to work a week? You might say, well, I want to work 4 days a week and have a day off to play golf. And then you think, how many hours are you going to work a day? Well, let's just say I'm quite happy to work 8 hours a day. So let's just quickly work this out, because now we want to calculate what is your hourly rate if you want to be earning this amount. So really, really simple maths here, but we just want to work out weeks worked, days worked, and hours worked. So we get a total amount of hours. So quickly get my calculator out and work this out. 48 times 4 times 8. So for me, it's 1,536 hours. Okay, great. So we've got how many hours we're going to work. Then we're just going to take our annual income of £150,000, or whatever your annual income needs to be. We're going to divide that by our total hours, 1536, and we're left with an hourly rate of £97 an hour. So you can round that up to £100 an hour. So if I want to be earning £150,000 a year, and I want to take 4 weeks off on holiday, I only want to work 4 days a week, 8 hours a day, then my hourly rate is £97 an hour. So that's the first thing. Now this might be a little bit of an eye-opener for you, because if you want to earn 150 grand a year, you can only be doing £100 an hour tasks, if this is what your calculation needs to be. So let that just sink in. If you want to earn 150 grand a year, you've got to be doing £100 an hour tasks. If you're doing £10 an hour tasks, then it's likely you're going to be earning less than your subcontractors. And that's why you're probably earning less than your subcontractors, because you're only doing tasks that are of lower value. So that's task number one. We need to work out what is our hourly rate, or what is our desired hourly rate. So you've done that. You've worked out your desired hourly rate, £97 an hour. So now we just want to quickly identify what are those high value tasks. So what are these £100 an hour tasks? So these are tasks that are critical for your business running successfully, that only you will ever be able to do, and maybe the tasks that you really enjoy doing. So those £97 an hour tasks might be sales meetings, so meeting up with the clients. They might be networking. They might be networking with architects. It might be reviewing your management accounts to make sure that you're earning the right amount each week or each month. So just have a think about that. There's going to be a lot of £100 an hour tasks that only you should be doing as the business owner. It could be interviewing. The list goes on and on. All right. So once you've done that, that's step number two. We've first of all worked out our hourly rate, and now we've worked out what those high value tasks are, and do a full list for this. Then what we need to do, and this is really critical, point number three, is we must hand off any of those tasks that are worth less than our hourly rate, our ideal hourly rate. So we've got to get rid of, and start in this column, you've got to get rid of these £10 an hour tasks. So what are these £10 an hour tasks? Well, it might be things like ordering materials. It would certainly be things like collecting materials for people. It might be your inbox management. All those emails that you have to delete and review. It might be taking phone calls. And you're just going to run through this list and list out all your £10 an hour tasks that could be handed off to anyone easily in your admin team with a little bit of training. And then you want to do the same. There's going to be £25 an hour tasks. These might be more that your project managers might do these tasks. So what are the tasks that you could potentially hand off to a project manager or a site foreman? So list all those tasks out. So they're the three things you need to do. Work out your hourly rate, identify what your high value hourly tasks are, and then what are your low value tasks. And these low value tasks, you must hand these off. So you've got to come up with a plan then on who is going to go and do these tasks for you, because they still need doing, and how do you hand them over. But that's a subject for another video on how you actually incorporate that. But for now, I just hope that that's a little bit of an eye-opener for you, that if you're not earning what you want to be and you're getting to the end of the tax year and you're really frustrated that you haven't earned what you should be, then it's because you are sitting in this zone here and you are doing £10 and £25 an hour tasks, which you shouldn't be doing. You're not going to earn any more than that unless you really focus on those high value things. So I hope that's just helped you a little bit identify what's potentially hindering your earning power. So if you'd like some help with that and come up with a great plan on how we can get you to earn that £150,000 a year or whatever your figure is, then comment below. Comment time below and I'll show you how we can do that together.